Welcome to your prenatal yoga class for all trimesters. This class is specifically to release stress. Today you need a yoga mat, you need a towel or a blanket, and a pillow or a yoga bolster. So come and sit yourself down on your pillow. Find a comfortable seat, maybe rocking a little bit side to side. And we're going to have head over heart, heart over our pubic bone. And we'll open our palms, placing one hand on heart and one hand on your belly on baby. Just nice and comfortable here. And just find a spot in front of you to focus your gaze and soften the eyes, or even close the eyes. We're going to take a breath through the nose into the hand on our heart. So inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So think of this smooth breath coming into the heart space. Inhale in. And open the mouth. Exhale fully. Full breath in. We'll do it 2 more times. Biggest breath you've taken today. Into the hand on your heart. Exhaling through the mouth. And again, full breath in. Feeling your heart space open up and exhale through the mouth. Big sigh. If your eyes are closed, you can open them. We'll bow to chin to chest, bowing to your heart, bowing to your baby. We'll take our hands onto the thighs and start to just rock our neck. Just a little swaying side to side. Very gentle with the neck. And if any pose doesn't feel good today, you're just going to modify it. You can ignore any cue I'm giving you because you know your body best. So we're going to roll right ear to right shoulder and just soften the shoulders away from the ears. And we'll take that right hand up and place it on our head. Now, this might be too much. If it is, bring your hand down. And we'll breathe through the nose and think of the stress that you might be holding in your neck. So breathe into this area and then exhale through the mouth. So we're releasing the tension there. Inhale through the nose. Breathe into your neck. Exhale through the mouth. And one more. Inhale in. Exhale, release your hand down. Chin rolls to chest. And we'll just let our head sway again. Gently. Big breath in, exhale, left ear rolls to left shoulder. Again, you can float that left hand up on your head. We don't need to add it though. If it's too much, you can just place your hand down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So think of releasing the stress and tension there. Inhale through the nose. Full breath out. And again, inhale in. Big breath into your neck. Exhale through the mouth. And then we'll release our hand if it was on our head. Chin rolls to chest. And we'll just lift our head up and we'll stretch hands in front of us. So interlace the fingers and then flip your hands away. So take a deep breath in, flip the hands and round the back. You're snuggling baby towards the spine. You're sitting upon that pillow. And then really stretch. And then inhale, come up. So you're going to sweep your hands up above your head. And then bring these hands interlaced behind the base of the skull. And then we'll let our head come back into our hands like a hammock. So really open up through the chest. Big breath in, lifting here. And exhale, we're going to round, chin towards the chest, and our elbows come towards each other, but we're not pulling on the neck. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift through the heart. Let your head come back, supported by the hands. Exhale to round. And again, inhale in. Big breath, look up. Open the throat and the chest. Exhale to round gently. No pulling. And then coming to center, we'll release the head and hands to shoulders, rolling shoulders forward. No judging if you're really tight and stiff, okay? Just noticing, being in your body. We'll roll the other way. Perfect. And then we'll stretch our arms out to the side, wiggle the fingers, circle wrists, and the other way. And let's come to all 4. So just make your way there. We're going to get rid of our pillow. We'll bring it to the side of our mat or forward, and we'll roll our blanket at least twice because we want to support the knees. So knees are directly below the hips and hands are below the shoulders. So you can curl toes under or be on the tops of your feet, your choice, but we'll bend gently in the elbows, slight bend, and curl your tailbone. Now look forward as you inhale. Now if this pulls on your belly, look down instead. As you exhale, curl tailbone in and push into the mat. So you're reaching up with your spine to the sky. Inhale, gentle bend of elbows looking forward. This is called cow pose. And as you exhale, you're coming into cat, chin to chest. Keep going here. Inhale brings you forward, maybe looking forward. Keep your neck long and exhale to round. We'll do that. One more full breath in and full breath out into your cat. And then pause here, look down at the ground, curl toes under and just slide your toes on the right back. So we're really reaching back with the heel here and look down to keep your neck long and just reach that heel. And if you want, you can even bend the knee and pulse that stretch back, but it really depends what feels better for you. It might be holding and breathing. And then from here, I want you to imagine you're relaxing your belly, and then as you inhale, relax belly, and exhale, imagine snuggling baby in, and then you're going to bend that back knee and flex your back foot and kind of level out the hips and then start to pulse up towards the sky. So this is getting into your glutes. So pulse up. Great. And now take that right knee and you're going to take some circles. So imagine your knee has a paintbrush and you're painting big circles forward. Perfect. So getting into your hip socket, we're going to paint circles backwards maybe a few times. Slow it down. And then forward again, maybe 2 more forward. This time take a big circle around your belly and step that right foot to the front of your mat. Perfect. And your knee is directly above the heel. And we'll just relax here. This is called a lunge. We'll have our hands on the thighs, relax the shoulders. We're not dumping down here, we're staying up tall. Hands on either side of your hip, and then sweep your arms up with an inhale, and exhale, bend in the elbows as you circle back. We're getting into the shoulders here. Big circle back. One more. And then inhale, sweep your arms up, reach to the sky, bend in your elbows. This is called cactus arms. And then you'll bring your elbows towards each other in front of you. A right arm comes under, and then you're gonna wrap again at the wrist. So see if you can wrap twice. Sometimes this is really hard to do. Back of hands can touch or grab opposite elbows. So wherever you are, I want you to let your elbows come to shoulder height. And think of, instead of just dumping here with hip and belly, I want you to imagine snuggling baby in. And then this with your eagle arms, think of the stress that we might hold at the back of the heart. So I want you to inhale through the nose into the back of your heart. So fill up that space with an inhale and then a full breath out through your mouth. We're going to release any tension and stress there. Inhale in, breathe into the back of the heart. Where we might hold some stress, exhale through the mouth. And again in. Full breath out. Let's release those arms to the side. Right hand to hip. Left arm sweeps up. And then bring your left hand below the shoulder. And we're going to open up here on the right. So it's really important to give your baby lots of space. So left hand below shoulders, opening up on the right. Curl your back toes under. And then we'll open up here. So we're sweeping. Our belly has tons of room here on the right side to get a nice twist. This is very good for your low back. So just pause here. You can move your fingers and circle your wrists one way, circle them the other way, the hand that's floating. And then we're going to look down at the ground, place that right hand down, and scoot your right foot towards that right hand. We're going to flatten the palms to the ground, and then you're going to rock back and forth. So this is a nice lunge to do low to the ground. And you can do this in the hospital bed, at a birthing center, at home. These rocking lunges are very good in labor. And they're good throughout your pregnancy as well to get nice open hips. We want to have strong open hips. Just keep rocking. I want you to really relax your head. We usually hold on to tension in the face and head, so let the head hang here as you rock. Soften your mouth, and then we'll slowly come to a stop. You're going to rise up, slide your right heel below the knee, rest on your arm here. Inhale, sweep left arm up, and get a nice side bend. Beautiful. You're just breathing here. You can look up, look down, wherever works. And then from here, inhale, sweep that arm up, both hands down to the mat. And then take a little sip of water. I definitely need one. Before we do the other side. Hands below shoulders, knees below hips. And then from here, curling toes under, we're going to do the whole sequence again. So slide those left toes back, reaching your heel back. If you need another sip of water, you can take it too. And just notice here, do you want that holding heel back? Do you want to bend and then bend that knee and just kind of pulse? A lot of yoga is just realizing what your body, what feels better. For me, it's kind of a mix of both, just holding, breathing. Inhale, relax your belly down. Exhale, snuggle baby in. We're going to look down at the ground and then float left foot to the sky. Level out your hips, flex that foot up, and I want you to start to pulse up to the sky. This is very good to keep your glutes strong. And then we're going to do those hip circles. So paintbrush on your knee, you're going to imagine painting circles on the wall with your knee coming forward. And then we're going to have the switch the direction. You can slow these down, you can speed them up. It's really up to you. And then 2 more forward. So a big step forward with your last circle coming forward. And then rolling into that lunge position. Left knee's above your ankle. We're not dumping down. Remember, we're staying up tall. Hands can rest on your thighs just to get your lunge position. Then hands either side. Inhale, sweep those arms up. And then we'll bring our arm circles forward this time. So circle it forward. And just notice how your arms are feeling, how your shoulders are feeling. 1 more circle. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. Bend at the elbows. Those are cactus arms. Left arm under right. So you can find eagle arms here, mighty twist at the hands, grabbing opposite elbows, elbows at shoulder height. And then notice here, this side feels different. With stress, we don't often know where it is in our body, and it often is the back of the chest. So we're going to release it again. Inhale in. Fill up the back of your heart. Full breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Keeping elbows at shoulder height. Inhale through the nose. Really puffing up your back. Exhale again. And again, inhale in. Fill up that back. Full breath in. Exhale, release. And unwind those arms. And then we'll inhale, sweep both arms up. Left hand to hip. Right hand comes down to the mat below the shoulder, and we're going to widen on the left. I'm going to face you again. This is a bit easier. And then from here, widen your hands, plant the palms down, scooch that left foot forward, and then you're just going to rock. We know this is great pose to help the hips. So take it easy and just notice, is my head relaxed? Is my head heavy? Is my jaw soft? My mouth relaxed? A big part of birth, and which I talk about in my birth prep yoga course, is finding softness and relaxation. So relax that mouth, relax the eyes. Let the head hang here. And then we'll slowly come to a stop. Rising up. Left knee is right above that ankle. We'll rest the left forearm down. Inhale, sweep right arm up. And then palm to the earth, or a nice side bend here. And you'll feel, oh, your baby always takes up the rib space. So it's so nice to get a stretch in. Make sure babies, though, has space. You might need to come up. Full breath in and out. Then we'll bring both hands down. Plant hands below shoulders. You're going to scooch that left foot back until you're in all fours again. From here, index fingers parallel, curl toes under, come into your first downward facing dog. So downward dog, when you're pregnant, is tough. So it's okay if it's hard. Heels are lifted. I want you to walk your feet farther apart. So we want to give baby more space, and then walk your dog. So you're going to bend one knee at a time and shift your weight left to right. Let your head hang again. Are you relaxing there? Soften your eyes. And then walk your feet even wider, because we're going to bend both knees and just bring our fingertips back so we're squatting at the back of our mat. So toes facing slightly out or forward. Your choice. You're going to slide your elbows back in your thighs like you're squatting above a toilet you don't want to sit on. Good. All right, for the low back, we're just going to open up here to the right first. So lean your weight on that left knee to the elbow, or the elbow to that thigh, and then you open up to the right. And then bring that hand down, and then the other side, lean over, open up to the left. And come back down, hands on the thighs. They should be burning now, rolling up. And we're going to interlace our fingers and sweep arms up. And just reach up. Walk your feet hip width apart. Just keep reaching. Very good. And then circle the wrists, release your hands, but circle them above your head. Very good. And now we're gonna get rid of this blanket on our mat. We have a whole mat to work with. If you still have socks on, time to take them off. We're gonna take a nice wide-legged stance here on our yoga mat. Again, this is a short class. Our focus is to release stress. Often we don't know where it is, so we just wanna do this nice pose here. So toes out slightly. We're gonna bend our knees. This is called goddess squat. Hands on the thighs, just support yourself. You can rock a little side to side. This is a workout here. You're almost done. And then pause in the center. We're gonna reach down and inhale, zipper up. And then as you exhale, I want you to picture you're pushing that stress away from the body. Inhale, reach down and zipper up as you straighten your legs. Big breath in, and then push that stress away like you're, yeah, that's it. No place in the body. Inhale again. We'll do it 2 more times. 1 more time. Inhale, sink down, zipper up. And pushing out, sit low, rock. I promise you this is the hardest part here. And slowly come to stop. We're gonna rise up, toes face forward. So we wanna make sure heel to heel alignment. Interlace your fingers behind your back. If that's not possible, you can also open the palms on the low back. So do what's available. We're gonna come into a forward fold. So just inhale here and exhale, dive forward. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Give your baby lots of space. I want you to let that head relax. Remember, we're always in labor holding on to tension, and my job is to help remind you to relax and release. So release the head, relax the jaw, soften the shoulders. Breathe into the back of the legs. So the back of the legs get really tight throughout pregnancy. Let the head hang. Good job. We're going to open up the palms on the low back. Elbows to the sky. Inhale, rise up. And then reach your hands up above the head. Interlace the fingers. Push up. And then release the hands and just circle your wrists one way and the other way. Very good. And then hands to hips. Bend in the knees. Bring your feet in. They're going to be hip width apart. We're going to walk to the top of our mats and bring our feet so that they're wider than hip width. If you feel dizzy at all in yoga, you just need to bring your hands above your head. All right, from here, hands open, heart open. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. So you're going to hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back with your hands, tracing all the way up the legs till you're at the top of the hip creases. Elbows in, look down, bend the knees anytime. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. So you're going to sit down and send your shins back. Inhale, rise. Last time, and then you're basically done. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands trace all the way up the legs, elbows in, look down at the ground, bend the knees, plant your hands down and walk like a crab, a mama crab, down your mat until you're in that wide-legged stance, downward dog. Pedal those legs, keep it moving. Great job. Now come to all fours again, but we're gonna widen our knees, big toes touch, and come down on our forearms, stacking your hands like pancakes and rest your forehead down. So this is a child's pose that gives your belly tons of space. If you're okay for a little, first trimester or second and you still have space, you can sit towards your heels into a child's pose with your fists stacked. So your choice here, but we want to give baby tons of space. You'll know which one feels better. Child's pose is one of the best poses to really feel safe and at ease. And when we're holding stress, this is a perfect pose to do. So we're going to inhale through the nose into the back. Fill up the back with breath. And you're going to release the last stress in the body with a big exhale. You can even audibly sigh loudly in your space. So you can say the word ha, H-A. We're going to inhale in. Big breath in. And ha. Letting go all that, anything that's still left. Soften your eyes, soften the face, the jaw, the mouth. Letting your body relax towards the earth, surrounding your baby. There's no tension in the face. All that stress has melted off the body. Think of water rolling down your back like dew on a leaf, just sliding off. And it's totally normal to be stressed. So we just want to release it when it's too much. Slowly, if you want to stay here, you can, but if you're okay to slowly peel yourself up off the ground, we're going to sit towards our heels and then come to one side, stretch your legs out in front of you. And this is our last little stretch before Shavasana. We're just going to circle our feet, and this is really good for restless legs. So what you're going to do is just find your hips. So sit bones side to side, so reaching out. Fingertips to the ground. You might want to grab your pillow behind you too if the ground's too far. And then flex your feet towards you. Inhale, lifts it up. And exhale, point and slouch. Inhale, flex those feet. And point and slouch. And push into the ground. Flex those feet, point and slouch. Good. So from here, we're going to look around us. We're going to see if we can find our pillow and our blanket. You want your blanket as rolled up now. You might even want a second blanket to wrap around you. The pillow is going to be on the left side of your body. But first, what we'll do is just sliding on the left side of our body and gently and slowly roll to your back. So the last pose for low back, because often moms tell me their low back is bugging them. I don't want your pillow on your head though. Your head's on the back of, your head is on your mat. So palms down, shrug your shoulders up and back towards the mat. Don't look at me, look at the sky. Your knees are bent and they're right above the heels. So you're just gonna push into your heels and lift your baby up towards the sky. So this is called a baby bridge. This is very good for the low back. And then lower baby down. Inhale, we'll do one more baby bridge. So push into the feet, gently lift your baby up. I want you to reach your knees past your toes. Don't let your knees splay apart. Keep them right above the heels and then lower down. Now we're going to roll back to the left for a nice short Shavasana. And you're grabbing that blanket under your head. You're going to bring your pillow between the knees. And have a rest here. If you have a pet in the house, you can call them over. Perhaps they've been harassing you during your class. If someone's with you, they can wrap their arm around and snuggle baby. And you're just gonna snuggle baby yourself. So place that hand that's on the arm on top, up under your shirt, open palm onto your belly. Letting your baby know you're here. Head is relaxed, jaw is soft. There's no tension in your face. No tension around the mouth. Relaxing shoulders completely. Breathing in a way that's natural to you. Softening in your hips. Relaxing your knees. Relaxing your feet and ankles. Letting the earth support you as you rest with your baby. If your mind wanders, just bring it back to the breath. Thinking of that idea of being at ease. I am at ease. You've released all the stress in the body. I am at ease. If you're really tired and you've had a week or a day or a month and your body needs to rest longer, give yourself permission to rest. And if you're coming back, I want you to bring awareness to your breath. As you inhale, let's breathe through the nose into that hand on your belly. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Into the hand on your belly. Exhale fully. And as you sit here and breathe into your baby space, you can send a message from your heart to your baby, to your baby's heart. Anything you want to say to them. I'm so grateful for you. We can't wait to meet you. Anything you want to share. Then you're going to take that hand that's on your belly and you're going to start to wiggle your fingers. And you're going to wiggle the toes. You're going to take your hand that was on belly and just remove the pillow between your knees and bring your knees closer towards your belly. And then take that hand. I want you to use body, arm strength to come up. You're going to plant your hand into the mat and then exhale to push into the hand to peel yourself off the ground. We're going to come into a seated position. If you want to be lifted, you can hoist yourself up on a pillow, your choice. And we're going to shrug shoulders up and back. And if you're on the ground, that's okay. But we're going to sweep arms up to the idea of being at ease and bring it to the heart. One more reach out. Inhale, reach out to ease. I am at ease. Exhale to the heart. And how we started, hand on heart, hand on belly. Your eyes can be softly looking forward. Our eyes can be closed. And I want you to notice, do I feel any different than an hour ago? Do I feel grounded, calm? Just notice. Then you're going to slowly bring your hands to the heart. Hands together in front of the heart. And we'll inhale, and as you exhale, you can hum the sound of Om, just humming to baby, or you can say Om. It's your choice. That's your sign of Om is the past, the present, the future, and we're just Oming out loud to baby. We're so grateful for them. And then we're so grateful to this moment. Inhale fully. Om. The light in me bows cause to light in you and your baby. Namaste.